everyone, welcome to our home. I'm Princess.
And I'm the Goob, and this is Gulps'N'Games, the weekly show where we have some gulps, give you a background on those, and then we play a game and give you a how-to. Everything might look different to you. That is because we have another new camera. So let us know down below what you think of the quality of the sound and the video, the visuals. It kind of looks a little brighter to me. I kind of like that it's capturing more colors than the last one was.
Hopefully the sound's better.
Yeah, it did in the test, but we'll see how an official video sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, this week we have a couple beers for you from that big giant sampler pack we told you about that we got from Just the Essentials. So why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Okay, I have Brew Dog. Oh, excuse the children out in our neighborhood, if you heard them. Alright, Brew Dog is in from Ohio. I forgot I wanted to look these over because I didn't know what you wanted me to read.
Okay.
Brew Dog was born with the aim to revolutionize the beer industry and completely redefine beer drinking culture. We're determined to make a stand for independence, a stand for quality, and stand for craft.
Give us one moment. Alright, I closed the windows, so hopefully we won't have sound from outside overlapping on what we read.
Okay, so here's the Brew Dog history. In 2007, Martin and I, James, were bored of the industrial brewed lagers and stuffy ales that dominated the UK beer market. We decided the best way to fix this undesirable predicament was to brew our own. Consequently, in April 2007, Brew Dog was born. Both only 24 at the time, we leased a building in Fraserboro, got some scary bank loans, spent all our money on stainless steel, and started making some hardcore craft beers. We brewed tiny batches, filled bottles by hand, and sold our beers at local markets and at the back of our beat up old van. Our biggest mission when we set up Brew Dog was to make other people as passionate about great craft beer as we are, and that is still our biggest mission today.
That's good.
Okay. So, here we go. This is Jet Black Heart Nitro Oatmeal Milk Vanilla Stout. Our smooth, talking, natural flavored Nitro Milk Stout will revenge your senses. Ravage. Yes, I know how to read. I am educated. Doesn't always show. It's my blonde roots coming out. Okay. Sorry if that offended any blonde people, but I really do have like blonde hair. Anyways, this is loaded to the gunnels with oatmeal and primed for a smoother ride. This is a black-hearted beast. Decadent notes of cocoa and malty. Ooh, that looks funny there. Malty roastedness with hints of pit fruits await. Jet Black Heart, naturally flavored beer pirate to steal your heart and blacken your soul. Hey, whoa. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I did not shake these up. Okay. Wow, that looks pretty creamy.
Give me what you think looks like half of the can.
I might give you more, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll just do whatever. I figured you could just feel the can when it felt about halfway.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
I'm trying to pour it slow so we don't get much head at the top.
I thought you wanted to be a bartender. You have to be able to feel the drinks to be a bartender.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, it smells good.
I am. Good.
It's nice and smooth and creamy. It does taste kind of milky.
Mm-hmm. It's not as it was so dark. I was expecting more of that harsh darkness that you get.
Not if it's a Nitro beer.
Oh, Nitro! I didn't catch that. That's why it made that hiss.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, next is your Church Street, which I don't know what you're gonna find about it.
Okay, well, our second beer today is Devil's Advocate, a Belgian-style ale from Church Street from 2012. So, their website doesn't actually...
Beers from 2012, or?
No, the company was founded in 2012.
Okay.
Their website really doesn't have anything, so I kept Googling until I found this little expert on Google's About Me. The Church Street Brewing Company is an award-winning craft brewery located in Itasca, a western suburb of Chicago. We love what we do. They brew traditional and unpretentious lagers and ales that represent the old and new styles of European influence. A family business built on a dream to make quality beer for their local clientele. Although they have won several awards, their real passion is to serve their patrons with consistently good-tasting craft beer.
Sounds good.
They serve locally, nationally, and internationally.
Ooh.
So come on down and enjoy a beer and tour for free their brewery.
Well, and Chicago's awesome anyways.
Mm-hmm. Just never accept directions from anyone.
Yeah, they're going to try to scam you.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they have a great location to host your next event or party. So I don't know where that came from because there was nothing on the website that had anything about them. But so that one came up, but
Okay.
so this one, like I said, it's called Devil's Advocate. And Devil's Advocate, brewed and packaged by Church Street Brewing Company. Government warning. Here we go. What happens when you take a ton, literally, of pills and malt, mash it up, boil it up, serve it in a stew?
Really?
No, mash it up, boil it up, serve it in a stew. That's what they sing about potatoes, the hobbits.
Oh, okay.
Mash it, boil it up, add 500 pounds of Belgian candy and cane sugars, and then unleash a ferocious Belgian yeast upon it. The answer, a funky, spicy, and dangerously drinkable brew.
Okay. It's pretty clear for a Belgian ale. Not as foggy as some that we've had. That's not half and half.
It felt half. That's higher than the one you poured for me.
I don't know about that. What do you guys think?
Well, look, I've only taken a few sips out of there.
Okay. Well, we got like a hair or something in it when you poured it. Jeez.
It's probably already in the glass.
Wow.
It
is very fruit. Ooh.
It just smelled fruity. And then, yeah.
That is way different than I didn't.
I was not expecting that.
I didn't know what I thought it was going to taste like, but that's not, I didn't expect it to be fruit. Did they even say anything about fruit in the description?
No, it says pills and malt, Belgian candy and cane sugars, and yeast.
Apparently they think the devil drinks fruity beer.
No, he's not the devil, he's the devil's advocate.
Oh, okay. So what game are we playing? So,
what I was thinking, we're playing the devil's advocate. We have a cold, jet black heart. So what better game to play than something where you decide who lives and who dies in Trial by Trolley.
It's a Cyanide&Happiness game.
Yeah. So this is a game you're supposed to play with at least 3 players. So I got my buddy. Let's go over. Optimus Prime to join us today.
You might have to sit on the table or in your lap.
No, he doesn't. He's just here for shits and giggles. He doesn't really.
Oh. We're always looking for people to play games with us.
Yes, if you're in the area, if you, we do have some new subscribers. Sam from work, thank you so much for subscribing. I know that you've watched quite a few episodes with Wesley. If either one of you or both of you would like to be in an episode, let me know. We'll definitely have to have non-alcoholic drinks for that episode, or we can just do the games portion. So first, you get your game mat. It's the train tracks. Whoever goes first, you point at the player. I believe it says in the directions that the oldest person goes first. It doesn't even say whoever goes first. So what you do is you choose one person to be the trolley driver. So in this case, we're going to have Optimus. Then all the other people that are left in the party, because it is a party game, they split up into 2 groups. So in this case, we're just going to be me and Princess. You have your red cards, which are bad things. They don't really need to be shuffled.
I'm just making
okay. You have your innocent cards. Those are the yellow ones. And then you have your modifier cards. Those are the gray or white ones. You have these little death tokens. These are your counters. So they're little skull tokens, and then if you get 3 of them, you can just flip one over and turn the others back in, depending on how long you play. The game says to play until everyone has been the trolley director twice. You have a little trolley guy token. Or you can just, if you're having fun, why not just keep playing until you guys get bored of it, and then stop and see. Whoever has the most of these is the loser, and whoever has the least of them is the winner. So it doesn't matter. Your teams don't have to be the same teams. So let's say we had 6 people playing. So one person would be the trolley driver, and the other 5 would split into 2 groups. So one time the 2 people would be with them, and the other 3, and then they could mix and match all the way through. So you never have to have the same teams, because that doesn't matter. It's whoever he chooses to kill gets one of the death tokens. So each one of us then draws 3 of these cards.
Each one?
Yeah, we each get 3 because we're on separate teams now. If you're on a team, let's say me and Princess are on one team and there's 2 other people on another team, you can divvy it up. You can say you get the innocent cards, I get the bad card, the guilty cards, and someone else gets the modifier cards. You can just sit next to each other for that round, and all 3 choose both of you choose all 3. It doesn't really matter. You can choose however you want to do it. Either way, each team gets 3 of each card. Then you flip over 1 innocent on each track. You choose who gets top and who gets bottom before you see these. So
I'm bottom.
Okay, so she's the bottom track, I'm the top. So now what I get to do is I get to place 1 more innocent track on my track. So my track is all of Optimus's mom's closest friends.
Did you tell me what the object was? Is to not have your track.
Well, so the object is to not get these. So what you're doing is you're building a track, and Optimus is going to choose which track to drive down and kill. So it's going to be harder for him to choose depending on what you make the track say.
So you want him to choose your track?
No, you don't want him to choose your track.
Oh, you want him to choose
because
the other person's track.
if he chooses your track, you die, you get a death token.
Okay.
Whoever has the least amount of death tokens wins. So you do not want him to choose your track. So my track is all of your mom's closest friends. Since he's the one driving, it's all of Optimus's mom's closest friends. And then this works for Optimus because if you've ever seen any of the Transformers cartoons, he's always teaming up with teenagers. So a group of close-knit teen friends on their last day together before they leave for college. So that's Sam Witwicky.
Okay, so my first one on my track is Optimus's busy street on Halloween.
Well, it's not his street, it's just a busy street on Halloween.
Okay.
So it's a street full of kids on Halloween. This is a bad game. It's awful.
This one's appropriate for the times we're in. A CDC van transporting a cool new strand of highly contagious plague.
Oh.
I mean plague.
Strand
Not
and plague.
Plague.
Strain and plague. So now...
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey, it's like...
You said van and it made you say strand and plague. So now you take your guilty cards. This one you play on the other person's track because these are things that you would want to hit with a trolley. I'm going to use a group of concerned parents that will one day convince the government to outlaw video games. You play that on the other person's track because you're trying to convince them, Optimus, you're going to be out of a job if they outlaw video games. I mean, comic books are up next, movies after that. You're not going to have anything, buddy.
You think Optimus likes football?
He might. He's all American. Maybe he's from outer space.
So if he goes down yours, it means we don't want to go down yours.
You want him to go down mine. So you want to put something on mine that he would want to hit.
Okay, his racist uncle.
Now you have the modifier cards. These cards, they all have a little arrow in the corner. You choose any person on any track on any card, and that gets modified to be this thing. And any person can have multiple, so I could modify the same person that she modifies. So like this card, if I put it here on, if you don't kill them, so I put it on, I can make my racist uncle will let you have their yacht if you don't kill them. Or just join priesthood, so I could choose those two I would want to play on my track, and has the most beautiful ass in America. Well, so like all three of those are ones I would want to play on my track to make my track more unkillable.
Okay, well, you want me to play mine first?
That doesn't
then?
matter.
Okay. Well, mine it says everyone they love is going to die in a freak accident tomorrow. So I'm going to put that on the busy street on Halloween. So all the kids on that street.
No, not all of them. One person on that card. You choose one person to point the arrow at.
Okay.
She does this every time we play.
Okay, well that one little girl, everyone they love, is going to die in a freak accident tomorrow.
Okay, well, your one mom's best friend is going to give you their yacht if you don't kill them, Optimus. And you know that little girl might die, but everyone she loves is going to die tomorrow anyway, so why not just take her out?
How are we going to decide who's Optimus going to pick?
So,
that?
Yeah, so normally the person playing would be a sentient person, and they would be the one to pick. So since Optimus is not a sentient person, I'm going to flip that. I didn't even call who was who.
No.
So
red means mine.
Okay. It's white. So you. What do you mean red means mine? Like he chooses yours if it's red, or did you mean that you win if he?
I win if he.
Okay, so he goes. You won, so he kills your street. He chose your street because it was white, so I win.
Oh, okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
So you chug it.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay.
Choo, and he kills her street. So she gets the one skull token.
Mm-hmm.
All the cards that you drew go into a discard piles. They're not used. Even the ones that you didn't choose to use.
Bad. Good.
And then you move this to the person to the left. So technically it would be her now, so she wouldn't draw. And I'll just play for both me and Optimus, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to take the bottom track. Optimus is going to take the top track. And then I'll play Optimus first. Optimus, your best friend, significant other. So, Nick. The Garden of Eden. My track is the scientist who will one day discover the secret to interstellar space travel. Theme park full of children.
So I would kill all them. If
You would kill the entire theme
that
park.
one.
Octopus. Ruthless and deadly hitman. A KKK recruitment center. Well, one day save the world from climate change. Their death will cause a chain of events that leads to nuclear war. I wanted mine to not get chosen, but I just
Okay, so if I go down Nate's track, a scientist who will one day discover the secret to interstellar space travel will die. A theme park full of children, all of them will die. A ruthless and deadly human hitman will all die.
I played my modifier on the wrong track, but this is why you need to pay attention to which one you're playing it on. So
okay, and then Optimus track says your best friend's significant other and my best friend will one day save the world from climate change. The Garden of Eden and Adam or their deaths will cause a chain of events that lead to nuclear war. Or a KKK recruitment center.
Recruitment? You're gonna make people cute again?
Recruitment. Oh, this is hard. I mean, if I killed Nick, he would think it's funny that I killed the KKK.
Mm-hmm.
But he may not think it's funny that there was a nuclear war and that everyone died. I think we're going to go down this one.
Alright, so I earned myself a skull token. And I mean, that's pretty much how you play the game. You just keep going around and around, keep playing until, like I said, it says to go until everyone's been the trolley driver twice. But it also, I believe it said in there, or just keep going. Or we just made that up because it was a fun game and twice wasn't long enough. And there was enough tokens to keep doing it. So we went around like 4 times. And it's a fun game. I think we've seen almost all of the cards, or at least I remember seeing them. Other people don't, but like my mind just captures things like that. So if I see an expansion pack for it, I'd probably buy it up just to get more cards. I also think I might get, we have a little Thomas the Train Engine toy. I might put that with the game so you can drive Thomas down the tracks. But yeah, I'm glad I bought it.
Good game.
Yeah, I recommend it. As always, thank you for coming. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. If you know people that might enjoy this, send it to them, ask them to subscribe and help support us. We reached 48 with Sam, and then Wesley had a new account, so he has a second subscription to it.
Okay.
But, yeah. But once we reach 100, we want to have a giveaway, so we're trying to reach that 100. Kind of like grew really, really fast and then stopped collecting new subscribers after a certain point. So gotta get those up again.
Where did you say you wanted to get to? As in do some kind of pack or something?
100. When we hit 100, we'll do a giveaway.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And but yeah, so hit that like button. If you have any suggestions for any games you'd like to see, please leave those down in the comments. Any suggestions for drinks that you'd like to see? Doesn't matter if it's beer, cider, wine, liquor, even non-alcoholic drinks. We'd love to get the suggestions. Just leave those down below. And this week, it is Memorial Weekend, so keep all the fallen soldiers in your memories, and a cheers to them.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.